Alright, twisted my arm. I'll play for a little bit more, but it's starting to get late here, so... And just to note, this is going to be a pretty chill stream. I'm not a huge personality, and I don't like talking over all the dialogue in this game. It's a very dialogue-heavy game. So, we've just...
Hey, just for me, why'd you let me flip the switch back at the bridge?
Oh,
to be honest, I expected you to just pull ahead and do it yourself.
I just didn't want to hurt your feelings, okay? It's easier that way, with the boys.
Alright, well you don't have to do that with me, alright? Do what you want. I'm not gonna fret over it.
This is
that must be the way station. And
okay,
actually,
so I guess we're
why would an
starting again from this area.
like that anyway? Like, nobody's going anywhere. Doesn't the whole thing just go in a circle?
It just bore you.
Hey, I like history. Remember? That army equipment in the tower?
This was a mining island before the war. And the land, you know, as you can tell, it wasn't really conducive to most different ways of transport, so they
I'll get much more chill than this.
Laid down tracks and
I just played this area,
to the,
so I know what to do already, kind of. I mean, it's
boats.
not that hard to figure out.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, of course.
You think I'm kind of a slacker
I have
idiot,
to say no,
right?
because he got pissed off because I said
find
that one.
any of this stuff interesting?
Jonas, I think you're smart. Come on, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I just sometimes get these, like, whiffs of...
It'll be nice to my stepbrother.
I can't think of the word for it.
Maybe it's stress? Like from what's going on right now?
You think I don't know stress? I know stress.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. Nah, it'll come to me.
The owners. Portuguese explorers, Spanish settlers, but few stayed long, preferring the ranch work offered by the mainland. After 1890, the island was gifted to Colonel Caleb Edwards for his part in the American Indian Wars, and he would lease it to several mining companies throughout the early 1900s. This relay station served as the center of a makeshift railroad that carted coal to northern and southern piers. When Edwards died, the government saw a hole in national security at the outset of World War II and decided to take control of the island once again, founding Fort Milner in 1941. This island has had...
So that radio snippet was different to the first time I came up. The first time it was talking about how they came up from the northern beaches or something through choppy ocean.
Oh man, thank God. I thought you were a werewolf.
Why would we be a werewolf?
Good to see you're okay. It's bad out there.
No, I'm good. I'm just glad you're here. Do you have, like, any idea what's going on?
Okay, that must be the way station. And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway?
Right, I went fast through here. I think I skipped some... I don't know, maybe it's randomly generated?
It's kind of weird that you can tell when it's happening and I can't, right? I mean, it's not like... I mean, I'm glad someone can tell, but...
Alright, I skipped this dialogue because I went too fast last time.
I'd be worried about it if I were you, because believe me, it's pretty obvious.
Okay, well, I don't really know what to do with that, but fine. I'll worry about it. Thanks.
And also, the first time we went up, he was like, "Oh, I thought you were a werewolf." But that time, he wasn't.
There's your boy.
Hey, Ren! We made it, finally.
Ren? Ren!
Ren, come on. What's the matter?
I don't want to say possessed, but... yeah, he's possessed.
What's he doing? Is he, like, sleepwalking? I don't know how he, like, fell asleep during all this.
Come on, pal. The neighbors are here and they want to borrow some sugar.
This isn't a guy on drugs. Not that I want to, like, alarm you.
Yeah, I don't want to say the word possession here, but...
But what?
What?
What's possession?
He's possessed. It's possession. He's clearly possessed.
Well, you know, let's not jump to conclusions here, but maybe it's not that.
I don't know if you remember, but the last time we got stuck, we used one of these things to get out of it, so I'm not just messing around right now.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm really intrigued in the
Kind of.
story behind this game. It's fascinating. I have no idea what's going on. I think it's something to do with people on the submarine that drowned, and their spirits are stuck.
Hey, where'd Ren go? He was standing right there.
Ren, are you still here?
I think their spirits are stuck, but it's to do with the radio communications because of the military base. So it's some sort of military technology or something.
Crap. I don't... Maybe we shouldn't, go near him?
Ren, can you hear me?
I mean, I know they say don't move somebody with a spine injury, but it's like... We gotta do something, right? Is that hurting him? It's doing something, but...
Hopefully, I don't know.
These things, I have no idea what it's about, and I can't wait to find out. Now Jonas disappears.
Jesus, Ren, are you... Oh,
Hard
God.
to talk through, child.
Feels
Stretched. Better.
no.
What are you?
Yeah, I just bought it recently because I saw some reviews for it.
Loose. Grounded.
But do not.
Be stood.
You have dolls.
Would never plot. Hurt
You.
can
I don't think it's aliens, I think it's just spirits. Can we help you?
do. Be sure.
I think it's like military technology,
Help you?
because there's a
Or-
military base on this island.
Possible.
Yeah, sure. Leave possible.
Grounded. By Adler. The Margaret.
Margaret Adler, so she was this
Little.
old woman that lived on this island who died recently.
That old woman? What does she have to do with anything?
It's the ocean, so it's about drowning,
Young.
Once.
I think.
We were.
Young. Once.
Sit.
Still.
Bear. Fruit.
Tag.
You'll eat. Now there's just this big triangle in the sky.
Holy mother of God. You guys,
God, Ren!
man, my heart's going like...
You're alive?
I am? I am!
Well, why was that a question at first?
Why? Why is this... Why? Actually, thanks for coming, by the way.
Sure.
Why is this happening?
I like the way he says
I mean,
that.
I've been here. I visited this place like 15 times.
The island's haunted, Ren.
Like haunted with memories or elevators on their period haunted?
The second one.
Guys, anyone?
Yeah.
Is this thing working? If
Nona?
anyone can hear this, out there, in whatever. I'm at the
So this
clock tower
Nona,
on
she's a
Edwards Island.
quiet girl that this
Hey,
guy,
she
Ren,
listens.
has a
It's great.
crush on.
So, if anyone can...
And she's friends
What
with
is this? I'm trying to
Clarice,
communicate with the...
who's a massive bitch.
Does she know how to even work that stuff?
Doesn't sound like it.
Oh, I shouldn't call her an idiot. That's my bad.
Hey, come on, she's trying. That's...
I don't want to call her an
You
idiot.
know, maybe she'll get
Yeah.
somewhere.
Fine, she's not an idiot. She's very over
I
her
don't need
head
to
right
call her
now.
an idiot. She's just.
So, are we going
I
back
don't
to
get
the
her.
clock
She hasn't
tower
talked
for Nona,
much.
or-
We should round up
Yeah,
Clarissa
we're
at
gonna
Fort
go get
Milner
Clarissa.
first.
Look,
Even though
split
she's a
up.
bitch.
You guys do that, and I can go tend to the lovely damsel distressed in the old tower.
Oh,
I wish you
God.
wouldn't put it that way, but...
Can you even make it there?
Can I even make it there?
Well, you did just have a specter wearing you like a suit.
And all that's left is a little indigestion. I'll be fine.
Alright, well,
Also, he
guess
ate
we're
a
going that
hot
way,
brownie earlier, so he got
we'll
real
see you
high.
at the comm tower. Hopefully with Clarissa.
I don't know if he is still.
I believe in you.
I'm being the best.
Back at ya.
He's her best friend, and this guy
Milner
is
Ho?
her stepbrother.
Milner Ho.
Like a new stepbrother. So we have to head over to Clarissa, across the bridge, I guess. So yeah, there's that triangle thing, which they just failed to mention whatsoever. Hey, dude. Where you going, buddy? I think you're lost. You going back the way we came? I don't know, maybe it isn't still there. It's just showing for us. Maybe it's like the game tearing itself apart or something. I wouldn't put it past it. From the mindfucks that this game has been giving so far, I wouldn't put it past the game tearing itself apart. Like oh, what's that visual novel recently came out? The horror one.
What is that?
Can anyone hear me? Anybody?
Clarissa?
Yes, I can hear you.
Damn it, is this thing working? If anybody can hear me, I'm at Fort Milner in the, I think...
Something
crap, I think in
happened
the gym
since she
or
last got
something.
onto us?
Well, she's around here somewhere.
Yeah,
I
she's
was
kind of
worried,
scared.
honestly, that she, might have left.
She wasn't that
She
scared
sounded
last
sorta
time.
Scared. Like in dire straits, actual trouble right now scared?
Look, I think we can all be included in whatever definition of trouble there is, so...
I just want to check in this building first, actually. Just in case.
Ren said something about Fort Milner being decommissioned, right? But...
Yeah, so there's like the big military fort that was here. And yeah, back when we first started, she's like, oh yeah, there's a monument. There was a submarine that sunk just off here and like 48 people died or something. So, alright, so it's got the picture of Ren down there, but it doesn't have the picture of Nona, so I hope it actually is Nona there. And she wasn't just a phantom or whatever. But yeah, so then we got onto the beach, we went into the caves and we found some of those weird triangle things.
what if it isn't? What if they just said it was decommissioned? And there's like still people
Yeah.
like in there, like doing
It's not
stuff.
like labs, it's not still...
What are you even talking about right now?
Just what if all the stuff
Yeah,
like
that's what I
happened
think
to us, the
caused
stuff we've
it.
been seeing is like the
But yeah, it
direct
might be
result of
some government secret project. Like an Area 51 sort of
what
thing.
If there's some experimental program or something?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I'm
So I think might
kind
be
of in no
happening
place
as
to
well.
toss aside any
Like
reason for what's
trapping
been going
mines.
on,
Maybe
so-
the submarine didn't actually
Yeah,
sink. Maybe it
it's the
was
government. Let's
the
go with
people
that.
on it
It's just my going premise
who
right
brought
now.
into some sort of
so,
military
I don't know. Keep a tally.
communications program. There was a thing to knock on this door, but it stopped now. It's gone away, so... But yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I have just about as I think I have less of an idea than the characters in this game, because at least she's like, oh yeah, no, I've been to this island before, so at least she knows something about the island at least. But I have no idea. That flickering reminds me of the flickering that we can tune in on.
I wondered, could this be one of them?
And we were getting like Morse code signals in the radio before as well. And
Clarissa, where are you?
Clarissa!
Oh, forget it.
Oh, when I start calling out, then forget it.
Okay, your voice is a little annoying when you yell, but that's not
Aw,
why
damn,
I
dude.
said forget it.
or maybe we need to be in a different position to get that. Yeah, we probably need to be up there.
It's
She's
like,
in a gym or something?
It's not locked. There's like something blocking it. Clarissa!
She wouldn't have barricaded herself inside, right? Hey, what do you think? Keep looking?
I think we should keep looking.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up here and do a radio tune in. See if it'll react in any way. There's been a couple good jump scares in this game as well, which is not. Yeah, here we go. Definitely going to be something up here with the audio change. You can even sort of hear the radio static. There we go. See, Morse code again. Oh, jeez.
Inner time. It's never too late to make dessert. Not anymore.
What the hell is this?
Do you want to play a game?
That's very... Oh, jeez. That's very Jigsaw of you. Right, that door that was blocked has now opened outwards, so...
Let's just ignore the question and thank the...
Sure.
So somehow that blocked door, the door that was blocked opens outwards, so it's obviously not blocked from the inside. Let's go find Clarissa, shall we? Yeah, this is a really creepy game. Creepy, like in unsettling, as in we don't know what's going on. Let's go see if we can find Clarissa, shall we?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, see ya, Jonas.
Don't be locked. Come on.
Well, we didn't really need to go back anyway, right?
Unless there's no way out, then yes, we might have. Well, Clarissa got in through some other door, so we should be fine, hypothetically speaking. Speaking of which, she dated Michael?
Michael is
that right?
this girl's dead brother.
Yes, quite annoyingly.
I mean, was he the
Michael
type of guy that
dying
would
was what
go
made her
for that,
parents get
like,
divorced.
Sort of thing? I'm just trying to...
Well, you know, you'd have to ask him what he was into.
Illuminati.
I mean, just from what I've heard of him, like that one story about the cops just straight buying him a beer? I mean, just what would a guy like that see in her? Like, at least at the start, there must have been something, right?
You know, Jonas, frankly, I don't really know and I don't really care, so...
Alright, hey, it's old news, I get that.
Can you imagine sleeping here?
I'm trying not to. But why would the construction guys leave the bed frames? Seems kinda... I don't know. Kinda morbid.
Yeah, it's just strange to see it like this. Stuff like this, I always thought it was pretty. Kinda like, I don't know, kind of like the buildings being reclaimed by the trees and the soot and the soil, you know?
Well, right now it just looks like scary tentacles, so...
In the daytime, this is pretty much skater mecca.
I can tell.
This is a
It's
padlock
got a
store.
padlock. You can't pick this one, can you?
No, we'd need like bolt cutters or something.
Or the code.
But why would the code be laying around in an abandoned building?
Hey, that's...
Oh,
Clarissa!
that wasn't... Wait, what the... Hey,
Don't
hey!
just leave me here, Jonas! Wait!
He just ran through that closed door.
Jonas, what happened? Are you alright?
Um...
Jonas, let me in! I'm not in the mood!
Really? Oh yeah, spooky mirrors. Oh! Something outside! God damn it. What's this? A padlock and a radio. It's just saying the radio is the key.